peeing in his cup.
Oh, way to go, Grant.
Grant's peeing in his cup.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna act like we've done this before, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Let me get on,
It's gonna be great.
get the rest of our social media stuff set up. Okay.
He's looking for,
Hi. I'm looking for this local nitrous company.
there we are.
Yeah, there we go.
If we get like
Oh, look, there we go.
3 people.
Hey, there we
You're
are.
watching.
Who's that old guy in the middle?
Oh,
Oh, is it already now? I think it is now. Yeah, there it is.
Perfection.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So now, we're there. All right.
Boy.
I can't look down because I can't, okay. All right, so somebody do something. You hold that.
All right. So we got Grant Bentley and Mr. Tracey Holtzclaw himself, herself, the fastest PPV in the country, still,
As far as we know, nobody else is disputing it,
nobody.
not to our knowledge.
And in the world. Nobody in the world's disputed it.
And the fastest DOD cam PPV,
Fastest DOD, Cam.
Caprice, police pursuit vehicle.
Caprice PPV, you gotta keep that straight.
Caprice
You
PPV.
know, when you claim these records, you know, you gotta make sure, you know, 112,000 mile,
Mhm.
black car, bought from Georgia police, you know, all these.
Actual PPV.
Yes. Yeah. Cause you sure can't throw it out there and say it's the fastest of everything, cause
Yeah.
nobody's gonna make that kind of claim.
How's it feel? How's it fast?
Pretty cool, I guess, yeah,
Yeah.
for a boat,
Yeah, 4,000 pounds.
police car. Yeah, that one was 4,000 pounds, the new one is not, it's a little bit less.
Yeah. I have people ask me every day about, they say, how much will a stock 6-liter LS motor take? Always a great reference.
Oh, yeah, I tell them every time, especially the guys in the Caprice group, they're talking about, I wanna put a 75 shot or 100 shot. And I'm like, we don't even start with anything
Yeah,
less
start with a
than 200.
900.
Yeah, we start with less than 200, you know.
Yeah, if you blow the intake, just back it down just back it down a bit size.
Back
And
it up
nobody's
jet
scared of
size.
the DOD. Which you were
Right.
in the DOD.
No, I wouldn't.
Sprayed balls off of it.
Yeah.
The car was
Yeah.
sold with a DOD.
That's right, it never changed. The only thing that car had was, exhaust, Z01 converter, and
Headers.
Camaro, headers, exhaust, a Z01 converter, and a 327 gear Camaro diff. Full weight car, except for the race seats and the drag, cheap. I had a budget drag pack on it. Secondhand stuff.
Charles Barber tuned it.
Charles Barber tuned, of course.
And the current one.
That's the only person that'll touch my car.
Stock PCM, fastest.
Yes. That Caprice is, it's fastest on a stock ECM, PCM, just kinda all go hand in hand.
Fastest white one, we can keep going.
Yeah.
White from Wake Forest University with 55,000 miles with a blown motor when I bought it, yeah, stuff like that.
9C3?
It wasn't, it still is, yeah, 9C3.
9C3, white, Wake Forest University. Yes,
Fastest in the world.
fastest in the world.
Which in hindsight, I kinda hate that I cut up a perfectly good 9C3. Which most of the people watching don't even have any idea what that was. But
Yeah.
that's just basically the detective version that has the nice civilian console with the carpet.
Nicer version.
All that was that, and we ripped every bit of that out to make it a race street car.
Did you think it would turn into what it is now?
Nah,
Pretty wild now.
yeah, it snowballed pretty quickly.
There's someone else building a turbo, you think they're gonna catch you?
I doubt it.
I see them post it.
They post stuff all the time, they're putting turbos on them, but if they get anywhere close, we'll just have to just stay a little bit out ahead of them, I guess. It's kinda the goal, right? Always be in the front.
Right, now it's a trickle down.
Oh,
So what all done now? You got,
well, it's a 4-roll cage, has a 9-inch, rear end with a 4-link suspension. And
straight axle.
Yeah, straight axle. Full race brakes all the way around, full coilovers all the way around, full roll cage. Still has power windows in the front though,
Hey,
and power door locks.
so does the Volvo.
Turn signals, windshield wipers, yeah, the Volvo does.
I'm out on the turn signal.
You're out on the turn signals?
And the wipers.
Well, I have the, let me clarify that, it has the ability to have wipers, but the wipers aren't on there. So if I get caught out in the rain, I'm gonna have a problem, because they're not even, the motor's not even on
Have to
there.
steal a squeegee from the gas
Yeah.
station.
Yeah, but if I just stick the motor back on there and the wiper arms and hit the signal,
It'll work. So transition from nitrous to direct port, or from nitrous to turbo.
a lot of
Right.
learning curve. Yeah,
More fab work, for sure.
yeah, way more fab work, like, the nitrous installs, we can have a car that is not all that fast, and in an afternoon, with nitrous, boom, it's just a lot faster.
Right.
A little bit of money, a little bit of work, an afternoon, but turbo fab, it takes a lot more work, welding stuff, all the hot side and the cold side piping and everything. And really, there's a lot more to go along with it. One thing about the black car you were talking about, that was still stock fuel pump system, stock injectors. We had a little inexpensive standalone that we used
Right.
with the nitrous, but with turbo, all that's out the window. You gotta have enough to support.
12 AN.
Yeah, a lot of changes. So,
So when's the next race?
well, we race tomorrow night, Thursday night at Greer, and then Saturday we have a small tire race at Greer, and then we have Sunday a no prep, back of the track race at Union.
Clyde led
Union
the
dragway.
Clyde's event, the Sunday series.
Yeah, this will be the second in our point series, and I think it's 6 races, and then at the end,
6 or 7,
yeah, 6 or 7, at the end, whoever's got the most points and the most winnings is gonna win.
Now, is he gonna let you trade cars midway through the series?
Yeah, he said the car didn't matter, as long as the same driver.
Same driver.
Yeah, so I started out with, a car that was more of a daily driver car, because we didn't have the racing car there. But the race car, Caprice, will be there Sunday.
Just had to get the points.
Yeah.
Oh, just be there as a driver.
Yeah.
The driver has to be there,
Yeah.
enter, and to get the points.
I got you.
Yeah, so it's 3 points to enter. It's a point when you go around, and then a point for whoever wins at the end, which happened to be Charles Coyer, driving patches this past
Right.
2 Sundays ago.
Fast car.
Very fast, yeah, ridiculously fast. And I think he's got about 8 points. It's either 7 or 8. I tried to keep up with how many rounds we went, but it's around 8, I think, is what he's got.
Yeah.
A point around.
Well, it's a point around and then a point to win, which technically is a round, yeah.
Right.
Or maybe it's an additional point to win on top of the rounds you win. I don't know. But anyway, he's got at least twice as many points as me, so because
Only the first.
I got put out
Yeah.
first round.
5 races? 7?
We think 6. I'm pretty sure it's 6. It may be 7.
I'm not sure, can't remember.
You going back to dig or die?
Yes, in July, the end of July.
Yeah.
That's a
end of
big
July.
$100,000 race.
Yeah. So, which do you like better, the no prep with the slicks, or putting it on a radio and going up the shady side? With that car, specifically.
With that car, so far, what I've dealt with of the radios, for sure. Yeah, I mean, the no prep stuff is a lot of fun, and I wanna keep doing the no prep stuff, but with that car, at least the way it's set up, I've just had more success on a radio prep track, on radios.
You think you're gonna go back?
And
to
some of
the
that's
radio?
just me, we jokingly, we've got some other mutual friends, and we jokingly say if it had a better driver, it would probably do better, cause, the car does what it's supposed to do. And I
You got the
still,
scramble button last week at Greer.
Yeah,
yeah,
for the first 20 foot out.
yeah, that was.
It didn't hold that.
That was an eye opener. Yeah, that was the first time in all this racing I've been doing that I'm pretty sure I saw both walls, within about a 10-second span.
And still went 5s.
Yeah, it went, well, I don't even remember the time slip, but yeah, it may have still been a 5 something, I can't remember. Or a very low 6, either way.
You wanna estimate the power level?
On that pass,
Just on the car.
oh, it's 9, on 20 pounds of boost, it's about 930 or 40 maybe, to the tire.
On 20 pounds?
Mm-hmm. Well, we command 21 and we get about 18, so
Right.
really that's probably about 18. So about 18 pounds is in the low nines.
With a stock GM motor,
I'm
stock
15,
LS
20.
intake,
Yeah, stock LS 3 intake, stock CTSV block. It does have all four internals now, and stock ECM we've said.
but that's due to the oil pan issue, right? Not really burning anything up.
Right, yeah, we were using, I think I was just using the wrong oil pan, and now we have an oil pan in there that has the baffles that keeps the oil, in one place, whereas, you know, normally when you launch,
Yeah.
oil goes back to the
Oh, yeah.
back.
Start the
And,
motor.
and most of it's already up in the drivetrain that starts the motor.
Yeah, the 6 pounds at the 60 foot, figured that out. The stock F body pan, luckily I caught it. Got the, improved racing baffle.
Is that the one Trent has, or the same pan?
True.
Same baffle,
True.
you and I have the same baffle, right, from Improved Racing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got the little-
Yeah, one pass was 6
Track
pounds, put the baffle in it, went back, left again, like a 134, probably 60 foot, and it was a, like 40 pounds
Okay.
off the hit, just putting the baffle
The
in.
difference.
Yep. Big difference.
Yeah, when you're drag racing, that's, oil as important as everything else.
Yep, and I'm gonna set up, I watched a YouTube video, I'm gonna set up the Holly to pull all the fuel out of it if it drops that low again.
Yeah.
As a safety feature, just to cut it off.
Yeah, that's one thing about the Holly's got a lot more, you have a lot more control with the inputs and outputs, where I don't have that with the stock ECM.
Right.
You know, we can still make timing changes based off of RPM, but if there's a danger of any kind, there's limitations on what can protect your engine,
Right.
in a dangerous situation. And I'm not even intelligent enough to understand all that, you know, Charles.
That's Charles' job.
Yeah, that's Charles's job.
Charlie,
Of course, if I've already blown it up, it's too late when he finds out, you know.
tuner's fault.
Yeah.
Always a tuner's
We
fault.
can't blame Charlie.
Always tuner's fault. No, I'm not gonna talk too bad about tuners. I take care of us,
Mm-hmm.
but we do tell him that, and he knows it. He gets blamed all the time for tuning stuff. So,
So what's the next level?
the Caprice is probably gonna stay on this level,
I'm not sure what's wrong there.
I'm pretty sure. Cause the next level is just, you know, it spirals out of control.
Right.
Well, apparently we got questions coming in, and I think my phone might be having issues here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know, can I look?
Sorry, everyone, not sure.
Let's see if we got,
Right here?
look straight up. Well, let's see.
Oh, it might just be the camera, I don't know.
Have we got some questions coming in? Oh, look at that, we got 28 whole comments.
God,
You're
no.
supposed to be reading those.
Yeah, I was supposed to, but you had me talking so much. How can I, what am I doing wrong here?
Oh, we run? Here, hold on, let me make a drink.
Oh, here we go.
There she is.
I got you, hold up, let me pour this.
Yeah.
What Bobby said.
Oh, Chris said turn up the volume. I'm trying. Maybe we should just talk louder, Chris. How about that?
Yeah, maybe so. Hey, this is our first time, alright?
Yeah, give us a break,
Y'all
okay?
calm down, jeez almighty.
Yeah, so Bobby says you have a sweet toolbox, which we know, cause guess where it came from?
It's an IOU box.
Oh, you hadn't even paid for it?
Oh.
What are you talking about?
You owe,
That's the brand IOU.
oh, the brand is IOU, for real? No, it's a password. Good grief. Well, wait a minute, why does it say, okay. You're in charge of that.
Let's see.
Yeah. Jesus.
Turn up the volume, break the seal, boy. Oh, it's me said Michael Myers. Me from Dig or Die.
Oh, yeah.
Why so serious?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I was,
what's this?
I was in the,
He was in the zone.
I was in the zone. Chris Neves, he just asked a great question.
Yeah, can we
Say-
say it on air?
Yeah, he said, you want smoke with John Darty?
Oh, we already tried. We
Yeah,
already
we
tried. He
tried.
doesn't want smoke because he
Yeah.
doesn't sit the same as
Yeah.
us.
We don't sit the same. Stock rear cradle, don't sit the same. Chris Davis said the law. The law.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Chris gave me that name today. He said,
Law.
Tracey Holtzclaw, the law. It's in the name.
Oh,
I'm
and
like,
you said
oh my
do the
gosh.
look up close.
We said what?
Do the look up close.
Oh, yeah. The serious Michael Myers look.
Yeah.
Who got that picture? Corey Stanford? Is that on a picture or a video?
I think it was from the video at Dig or Die when Eric went to make his first round hit, and I don't know, I was just nervous.
Like, God dang, that truck's
Yeah.
slow.
Well-
So they're looking at it.
I was just nervous, cause that's like the guy next to us, he's like, yeah, I do a little bit of street, little old man dude, he's like, I do a little bit of street racing, I was thinking, man, you a bad dude, and he runs around with them guys from Knoxville apparently.
But Eric won that round, right?
No,
He,
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
lost. He lost that round.
he lost first round.
I went around, you went around,
Kind of.
Mike went, you still went around, you had us trouble, but you still went around.
Good luck.
Mike Rivko went like 30 rounds, goodness, we couldn't even keep up with him, he was winning every race he had.
It was 6 or 7.
Yeah.
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 Thanks, Anthony, you cute too, Anthony Mata, you know,
Oh, okay.
Tommy's brother.
What does he
He
say?
said, who's the cute guy in the white shirt?
Oh, yeah,
That's
that'd
me.
be you,
That's me.
since you're the only one with a white shirt on.
Mm-hmm. John Oliver, can't wait to hit the juice for the first time tomorrow night, guys. Nice.
Oh, who is that?
Yeah.
John Oliver. What's
He's got a black Camaro.
Okay.
Oh, like Camaro.
Yep. Got a little sniper set up on it.
Nice.
Charlie's gonna tune that one up.
Nice.
Should be good to go. A stick car. So he'll be driving.
Boy,
Banging some gears.
I can't imagine. So what kind of, are we allowed to say what kind of shot was on that?
No, we can't give that away.
Okay.
But 6-gen Camaros are
They are rowdy.
Stout.
fast on nitrous.
Yeah, they are very rowdy. Those are,
Some of them are like that on motor.
oh, yeah.
Prey's got one running like 590 on motor.
Yeah, Prey Performance on the automatic cars has got them in the fives.
Not a stock, probably a stock bottom end.
Yeah, I think it's
But-
still stock engine and everything. I know one of the things they changed, like Mark White, at Chris's shop, has a high ram
Yeah.
intake, and I think everything else is basically just stock, other than, all the tuning stuff.
I rode in one a couple years ago. Keith Heffron went to race a Camaro and some other cars, and kid had a 6-gen Camaro. I never knew much about him at the time. It had E85 intake and exhaust. And dude, man, he kept up with Keith's twin turbo 5.0.
Yeah.
Like that thing was stout, and he took Keith for a ride in it, and Keith called me, he's like, dude, you gotta ride in that car. Dude, I was amazed how fast that thing was.
Yeah.
They're
Like,
faster than
it's
half
so
of the actual like race cars running no prep. Like a stock 6-gen on a tire will run with 90% of those cars.
Yeah.
Maybe 100
Might be a little help.
Might be they're heavy.
They're fast either way.
I think Chase said, Grant, we could hear your phone. Man, what the heck is going on here? Hold on. Let me try and
Hear
fix
your phone?
this. Is it?
This is our,
Oh, I think it's my vibrator.
we're all learning together here.
Look,
What is it
this
doing?
is our first time, people. Cut me a break.
They're helping us out here. The
Yeah, they
crowd.
are. They are. All right, here we go.
Oh, so
Ah.
Bobby wants a shout out and he'll
Ringtone.
spread the GTO.
Oh, someone was calling Grant. Every time somebody commented, Grant's phone was
It's
on.
it's
Oh,
probably
okay.
buzzing.
Oh,
Ringtone
yeah,
is
turn your
on
notifications
vibrate.
off, yeah.
I'm trying to turn it all the way off, but it won't silence it.
She acts like it's 1990.
Who's
Oh,
calling?
no, really.
Chase is calling me. I
Don't
gotta
call
call
us,
him.
Chase.
Hold on, Chase. Hold on. We were. Some Caprice getting stuck. The F up by a BMW mark. But well, all right. So
Okay, so what?
I don't know. We're working on this.
We're working on it.
My
Bear
phone's
with us.
going
We're
crazy
having-
because everybody's tagging me.
We're having technical difficulties.
Go it.
So Bobby, Chris, quit tagging Grant Billy.
Ah.
You're causing.
Oh. How'd you do that? Ah, silent.
So Bobby wants a shout out of some kind.
All right. Let's see if this works, guys. Thanks.
Alright, so I don't really know what kind he wants, but let's give
Bobby
Bobby
worldwide.
No, the
wide,
world's
wide,
fastest.
wide.
The world's fastest.
world's fastest all-motor GTO.
730s.
No, it's a little bit faster than that. And
It was.
if you need any automotive performance work on a select few cars, maybe. We might talk him into doing it for you.
Why are they calling?
So maybe that's the shout out he wanted. I
Hey,
don't know.
if you're trying to call me,
Quit calling Grant Bentley,
if
cause
you're
his
trying to call me,
phone is
my
recording
phone
this.
is on the tripod, recording this. So
We can't, and don't
I
call
can't
me
answer.
either.
they're gonna call you next. Do I need to be on this?
No, they're not calling me. They don't have well, the 6 people that are watching all have my number,
Yeah.
except
I think I've been
for,
tagged like 10 times in that.
yeah. So yeah, here,
Right.
you're in charge of that.
Gravely. And you're doing great, by the way.
That's what I heard, yeah.
By Mr. Logan.
Thanks, Logan, I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Logan also has a very nice, fast, nitrous SN.
Yes, nitrous car, been chipping away.
Carbureted,
Carbureted, yeah, with a carbureted.
Carbureted,
carbureted car.
LS powered, cause you know, that's the only way to make a Ford go fast.
Ooh.
He's been chipping away at it for the last few weeks and getting a lot of improvements.
He went 730s the other night too.
Ooh.
Everybody goes 730s.
Ooh,
Yeah.
hey, Chris has a good one here. Turbo Caprice fridge versus Jorge.
Oh, yeah, the
The
GA.
GA.
Yeah, Jorge and I've already talked about this. We definitely wanna race each other.
Okay.
But y'all know that's quarter mile, which
Oh, we don't race quarter
We-
mile.
some of us have different feelings about the
This is-
different
this is
track
the
lanes.
South.
Yeah, this is the South.
You know,
8 mile.
what is it that Eric always says? If you need a quarter mile to
Well,
outrun me, you're not fast
Yeah,
enough.
if you need more than 8 mile, but,
Well, it just sucks, cause then people get on forums and these Facebook
Oh, yeah.
pages and they'll be like, hey, my car runs 10s.
people are like,
What in the world does that mean?
yeah.
This
A
is
10
eight,
in the 8,
this
wow,
is
you're
8
slow.
mile. Whereas if you just share your 8 mile times all the time, then everyone in the country has an 8 mile time,
Mhm.
at least. Except for that one track in Kentucky. I think they're a 330 track.
Yeah, there is a 330 track. And I was watching a YouTube video or something one day, and the guy gave his young daughter riding his Duster or something. You know, he takes off and grabbing gears, and the car's pulling in front of him every time he grabs gears.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that thing is flying.
Mhm.
And he comes back around and he gives his time slip, and I'm like, how was that car that slow? With all that action it was doing. And then when he showed the slip, it was a 330.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm thinking, or maybe I was thinking, how was that fast?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
They
yeah,
didn't have a
fast,
cage
yeah.
or anything. That's what it was, yeah. You know me, I'm kinda old and slow sometimes. So yeah, it was like a 4-second pass maybe, and
You're like, dang,
I was
no.
like, dang, gum.
Them people from Kentucky,
Yeah, they're flying.
Never heard of a 330 track until then.
Yeah.
I think it's up near BJ Adams
His old stomping ground?
territory.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
The last 330 is probably a coal mine.
Yeah.
You just
Go in there and get the black lung
You
and
just
come
go
back.
down in there and turn around and come back out the mine on the other side of the mountain, the
Mhm.
return road.
Cool.
Alright, nobody's blowing me up anymore, so it must be doing better.
Well, they finally calmed down, so.
So,
now
next for the Caprice, what are we buying next?
No, we're not buying anything, it's just staying radial. I do have a no prep race, that Corey Stamper's putting on, Dinero de Mayo, in the middle of May. And it's gonna be in the, late model real street class.
Darlington, right?
In Darlington, yeah. It's in the late model real street class, and I'll probably put the slicks on it, cause I think we have to go make a street cruise, which that car can do,
Easily.
very easily. And I'll compete in that and, you know, do whatever I can do. And then after that, it'll probably be just radial only.
No more no prep. Not with that one.
Not
No,
that one.
no, not for that car. We might come up with something else for no prep.
We'll take a 6-gen Camaro on a 100 shot and show.
Yeah,
Tear everybody up.
something with cup holders and air conditioning.
Yeah.
Better car has cup holders in it.
Does it?
The
Yeah.
jug?
Yeah.
I need cup holders in the Caprice.
I thought about putting some on top of mine.
Mhm.
Got plenty of room. You can set your beer and then drive to the track.
No. No. So a water bottle.
Yeah, water. Water and sodies.
Water!
That's all, that's it.
Water! Yeah.
So you think it's gonna run good at Greer tomorrow?
I hope so, yeah. Hope it runs 580s. That's what I'm hoping.
40.
That's what it did last, I love 580s. 540s, I don't think the suspension's gonna allow it to happen right now.
You never know.
The power's there, I mean, it runs 127 almost
That rear?
in the 8, yeah.
Are you gonna outrun this G8 that Chris is talking about?
Yeah, Jorge?
Yes,
Oh.
probably, so,
Yes.
if he wants to drive down here to Greer tomorrow night, Jorge, Chris.
Where'd you live, Charlotte?
No, they live in, Raleigh,
Raleigh.
Durham area.
Oh, that's like 30 minutes away.
Yeah, it's only an inch on the map, right?
And Jorge lives up there too?
Yeah, they live pretty close in the same area.
Okay.
You know, I probably got the town names wrong, exactly
Yeah.
where they all live, but,
Raleigh, Durham, somewhere up there.
yeah, these are all Holden guys that I've met over the years through the Holden community.
Mhm.
You know, G8s, SSs, Caprices, well, less Caprices, cause they're kinda like
Similar.
Yeah.
well, they're kinda like the big heavy cousin.
But they're nice.
Yeah, some of them can be, yeah, but like, I mean, the G8, you know, was more of a civilized car for the masses of civilians, you know, and the Caprice was made for cops, you know, it was a police car.
Yeah.
And, you know, the SSs I really like a lot. They didn't make them for terribly long.
We should call out Mark Bauer tomorrow.
Oh, Mark Bauer.
Mark Bauer.
If you get your O2 sensors working, you're gonna get a gap.
Easily. On accident.
Well, they've been turning the boost down just for you.
You should turn the turbo off.
Yeah, it's got a switch.
Like Mad Max.
Yeah.
Uh,
Turn it off.
So John Aller said, I use my cup holder at the track, gotta have my Yeti. Oh, of course. Bobby. So what is your no prep car going to be, Tracy? Make an announcement. Question mark?
We're looking for it.
You're looking for it?
Yeah,
Alright.
we're looking for it.
Looking for it. There it is.
You never know.
Yeah. And
Probably
Chris-
not a Fox body though.
Chris said converter should be back
Not
next
a
week or
Mustang.
two.
Not a Mustang.
Chris Neves said converter should be back next week or two, made a change, so,
Alright, very good.
regardless. So you'll be ready for him.
I'm ready.
You know, Darlington's in the middle.
Oh, yeah, Chris, if Jorge can get ready and come to Darlington, it is no prep back of the track, but maybe we can figure out something and line them up there.
Well, they're both street cars.
Yeah.
They are both late model street cars.
Yep.
Anything could
I
happen.
hear you like to run people down, pass them on the no prep.
I do like to do that. We are not gonna call out any names though.
But their car cut off.
But we don't sit the same.
You barely got him because his car cut off.
Y'all have too much fun with that.
Oh, man.
Oh, yes, we do. We
It's just
have,
good, clean fun. He takes it well. He takes it very well
yeah,
in stride.
we have latched onto that, we're not letting it go.
Yeah. Also, John Doc, if you're watching this, that wasn't me you talked to. That was Patricia. She gets rowdy. I can't control her. But yeah,
Oh my
whatever.
gosh.
2 beers and Patricia come out swinging.
Man, it's a couple liquor drinks and she's out.
Well, who do you think's gonna win Union Sunday?
If I have to guess, if anybody wants a chance at my money, it's gonna be probably Charles Correa.
Yeah. If Patches is there, Patches. Either Patches or,
And it's water, right?
yes, water burnout only.
Just water.
Yeah, no glue, prep stuff, just, yeah.
I would say if anybody's going, if it ain't Charles, it will be somebody from Team Denver.
Yeah.
Those guys
They
are,
got it figured out.
like one guy said after we got back from Digger Die, like he said, Team Denver is a well-oiled machine.
They
And
must
that is
live
a
in the
fact.
streets. I mean, how do they have this much time to get these cars to work this well?
Well,
Constant testing, I guess.
I have no idea.
it's a Mustang, so
Yeah, it's gotta work.
Mm-hmm.
you've got data from like 500,000 other racers in every state. You could just ask them what they do and then
Yeah.
build off that. It's not like you're starting from scratch.
Right, that's true, yeah.
Like, man,
That's the biggest struggles we've had with that Caprice. Well, one is it's kinda heavy
Yeah.
compared to those cars, but
Right.
nobody else is really doing it. You know, it's a different wheelbase.
Yeah.
It's 10,
It's long.
not that
Yeah.
every car is gonna perform the same. Not that
That's
every
right.
Mustang will be exactly alike,
Mm-mm.
but
yeah, cause some of the ones we've seen at Digger Die, the simpler they look,
Mm-hmm.
the more effective they are.
Which, like Bobby Parks, the guy that's won the past two, his car doesn't separate anything crazy, it just goes. But he's one of the last two, so. and it doesn't look like anything crazy, it's just a,
They're getting them figured out.
yeah, it's an off-grade box body,
Yeah, he's won, in the last
So last
2
two-
years, he's won 65
$60,000.
or 6 grand,
Yeah,
right?
60 at least, yeah.
30 something a piece.
Yeah, it's like 30 some odd dollars,
Well deserved.
very well.
Yeah.
But I did lose $100, because, what's the guy, Colby Patterson, raced him, cause when he won Big Tire last figured out, he said, I'm gonna run the winner of Small Tire, and apparently, so what I heard, Bobby Parks just walked up, cause they didn't run Small Tire yet, he just walked up and said, alright, we'll do it. He pretty much knew, if that was the case, he pretty much knew he was gonna win.
You think the big tire cars are faster or slower?
Slower.
I think they're slower.
Yeah,
Slow.
everything that we've seen at all of these no prep races, the big tire cars were slower.
Yeah.
So what keeps all these people from entering small tires in the big tire class?
Well, the payouts less, for
Well,
one, because
yeah,
there's
that-
less.
But the odds are better.
The odds are good.
Yeah, the odds are way better. They're usually limited to like 32 cars from what I've seen,
Mhm.
right? Is that right?
Yeah.
So 32 cars
From what I've
at 300 a car is, 90 something $100, 10 grand.
Right.
But apparently,
Whereas a 128 car field, right?
Yeah.
That's what they allow in the small tire, they're all just gamblers, really, if you think about it. They're all just gambling, I'm gonna gamble my
well,
insurance.
they're probably just doing it for data. Too, so if you're running,
Yeah,
if
maybe.
you're a small tire guy running big tire and small tire, like apparently, I went back on, Kendall Goins stuff,
Right.
he'll double enter, he'll do big tire and small tire.
Some people won't let you do that.
Some people won't, but,
So he'll spend $600 to enter both, just for.
or two classes if he could get another class.
Right.
Cause I think that's what he did at Union,
Just
when
for the
he won
data.
that last race, yeah, maybe for the data or just more money,
Yeah, you could get lucky and win 2 classes.
and he did. When we were at Union,
Oh, he did?
yeah, Kendall Goins came and, yeah, he showed out, it was,
Cleaned house.
yeah, he cleaned house, which, and it's funny, cause I rolled in the gate, and I never expected to see him there, cause he's from Kansas City, and I rolled in, I was like, oh, that's Kendall, like, that's the winner. But nothing against Team Denver or nothing, but, man, Kendall's a bad dude.
Yeah.
So, but it was him and Charles actually in the final.
Nitro
Cross
spot
border.
body, turbo body.
Yep. And I believe it was, I don't know what the gap was, if there was a gap, but, yeah, it was good. And I think a lot of people anticipated it would have been him and Billy the Kid in the final, but it wasn't, but still, that's all right. He was getting down.
That's another fast one that
Billy?
races.
Oh,
a lot,
yeah. Billy is insanely fast.
Great family, bunch of cool folks.
Yes, very good people, which,
Talk to you.
Set a good example.
yes.
They're not in all the,
No,
all
they're
the
not.
yelling and
Yeah.
talking smack and
Yeah.
cussing and fighting. They just he just shows up and he just wants to run.
Just wants to race. Yeah, see, a lot of people thrive on all that smack talking stuff, I don't really care for. Some of that is just
That's
part
why
of
their
it.
cars
Well,
slow.
except for
Sorry.
one time, but,
That was my
Yeah.
fault. That was my fault.
but no, the general.
Apologies.
Yeah, the
Apologies.
general smack talking and really truthfully for most of these guys, even though you look at them and they look all serious and heated and
Mhm.
everything, they're really not. That's just it's just part of the game,
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Man, dare or die, some people get heated.
Oh, yeah.
Someone got smacked.
Yeah, when Tyler DeSantis smacked that dude, and that was the greatest two-piece I've ever seen. He smacked and closed hand punched the kid.
That was
Oh,
over $400.
Well, but apparently they had some issues brewing before then, and that was just the straw that broke
Before
the
then,
camel's
yeah.
back. From what I read, so, but, hey, if that's not what happened, that's between them. That's just what I read on Facebook.
And if you read it on Facebook, it has to be true.
Well, that was from Tyler's page. He said they had some instances that led up to that, and which, what he claimed that kid did, man, he was asking for it. But hey, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
We're gonna take the new car and travel.
What new car? The new no prep car?
Yeah.
Whenever we find it? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Haul it up to Tennessee, run with them guys.
Ooh, Knoxville.
Knoxville,
Yeah.
Yeah.
go to
Knoxville.
Kentucky, go to Charleston. A lot of people waiting on it in Charleston.
Yeah.
On something.
Mhm.
They keep asking me to bring mine, but I can't can't keep oil pressure long enough to get it on a trailer.
You know, trailer.
Jeez Louise.
You'll get it sorted out soon.
Brandy said, hey, it's Dad.
Yep.
Yep,
Dad,
Brandy Anderson.
old race dad.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to go through some struggles with some of these cars to get issues sorted out.
Well, you fought suspension, fought bottom end,
Tire shake.
tire shake,
You thought that bad.
cradles. Do you think you'll ever get rid of it and start over on something completely different?
No, I like that car a lot.
You just keep it?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
You can't get rid of that car.
No.
No,
It's like a child.
it's not allowed.
That's what happens though when you build something different.
Yeah.
You build something that no one's seen, you know, and you go to a no prep race and have an LSA crank sitting on the back of it. No one's seen the car, no one's seen an LSA crank hanging off the back of the
Right.
car.
What do they call you, the crankshaft bandit?
Yeah, crankshaft bandit.
Yeah, down at Digger Die.
How much that crank weigh?
All total it's 75 pounds. So between the crank, the receiver, we filled it with lead, it's 75 pounds hanging
So that can
out the
go,
back bumper.
you know, whenever you get another car for no prep, you can just
Yeah, it can go on the new car, the new no prep car.
put it in a receiver and,
Yeah, cause won't need it on the Caprice, cause the goal of that car is to get more weight out of it, honestly, instead of putting weight in it.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand the weight, adding 300 and 400 pounds seems contradictory, but.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense because, you know, to make a car faster and to make the car live longer, you know, you want the car as light as possible, which goes right back to like the Mustang conversation we had, you know. The reason they work so well is, you know, you can get them pretty light. The chassis and suspension just really, even though Ford probably didn't know it when they made them, they do work well. But when you get in this no prep world and you start adding weight back to the back end, you see some of these guys will have 800-900 pounds, 1,000 pounds in the trunk, just to make them plant the tires. But, you know, they're making twice as much power as us, so we
They're
can't.
fine.
Hey, some of the dogs wanna get in on this.
Yeah.
So,
There'll be 56% rear.
yeah. And turning, you know, taking a lot of timing out, so they'll leave, and then pouring on the timing when they get going, and,
So what happens when you take a car like that you've had your converter built for, that's 3,000 pounds, and you take and make that same car 3,600 pounds?
we gotta change the converter.
Change everything.
Yeah, change a
It
lot of
changes
things.
it all.
Yeah.
But most of them don't even do that. They just throw 600 pounds in the back and take off.
Oh,
Ryan, he said,
Yeah.
what time do the strippers come on?
oh gosh,
Boy,
you're not allowed, Ryan.
yeah,
No.
nope, no, never.
I gotta adjust, y'all.
We know what's near here and they're not allowed, cause, yeah, no.
Yeah, they're closed.
Yeah, they should be closed forever. That place stinks. Ryan said on my way. Alright,
Well,
we'll see you in an hour.
Yeah, we'll see in an hour, Ryan.
yeah, I believe.
If Ryan's on his way, we'll see in an hour.
Well, if anybody wants to see the world's fastest Caprice run, they can come to Greer tomorrow.
There it is.
It'll drive there, no trailer.
Yeah, we'll
Yep.
drive it, no, it's not a trailer queen. Tomorrow is
From
the
Anderson.
28th, right? No, what's today? Today is the 28th?
Today is the 28th.
28th.
So the
Yeah.
29th, Rear Dragway,
Anybody can get it.
anybody can get
Anybody,
it,
get the smoke.
even if we don't sit the same.
Had to-
Sorry, I had to.
This will be the runningest thing ever.
You
Yeah.
had to throw that in.
I had to.
I really
That's just,
hope,
that's called a jab. in case
it's
you
a
know.
jab, but I really hope he don't look at us like that, like, man,
No, we're not, we're just messing.
we like everybody.
All in good fun.
All in good fun. He might have took me the wrong way, honestly, but if he's watching, I apologize.